On today's show, we're going to talk about the best home security camera you can buy and the things you need to consider before making that purchase. Stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about the key things you need to consider before purchasing a home security camera. You need to keep in mind that setup's crucial. One touch, no computer is something that you want to make sure that you find with the camera you select. Most cameras you're going to find are going to have wireless technology, but ensure that the fact that it's going to work with the wireless router you have at your house, depending on the age of the technology. If the camera is really new and your router is really old, you could have an issue. Pan, tilt, and zoom is a feature you may want to consider if you're looking to be able to cover a wide area at your house. You should be able to connect from an app or over the internet to control that. It's something you can want to consider. Another big issue is sound. Do you want two-way sound? Do you want to use this as a communication tool, or do you want it to simply document what's going on? Some cameras allow for two-way communication and others do not. Remote viewing and storage is a feature that a lot of these cameras that we're going to list down below will include. Do you want to be able to record and review images for a period of time and do that through a hosted cloud provider? Check the links down below for more info on that. Another key feature is alerts. If you're using this for security purposes, you want to make sure that you can configure alerts so that when your dog runs by the camera, you don't get pinged and think there's an intruder. Make sure that you look for a camera that has the alerts that meet your specific needs at your house. One of the most crucial things to think about is, does the camera work in low light situations? That means, does it have night vision or infrared technology? If this is something that you want to make sure handled, make sure that the camera that you select has this technology built in. The pro tip I will tell you is that while the cameras that we're going to talk about are all wireless, they all require some sort of cable to be plugged in. Keep in mind that you need to have a power source close to the location where you're going to be placing this camera, or at least have a cord that's long enough to get there. And the second pro tip I want to give you is that in order to keep the camera secure, you need to make sure that your wireless network is secure. Update the firmware, the software on both your wireless router and the device when you buy it, the home security camera, and make sure that the security is there so that no one hacks in and is viewing images of your house. Thanks for tuning into the show. Subscribe if you like what you see. Give us a thumbs up. We look forward to talking to you on a future episode. Thanks. Hi, Tim Santoni here with the Ask a PI show, where we answer those questions you've always wanted to know but didn't know who to ask. We look at answering questions around the investigation, background screening, technology, and general things that affect investigations in the fast-paced technology world that we see today. If you want more info on this, please subscribe. Look forward to seeing you in this episode.